Yeah, right now.
What's the craps, yo?
Mary's making food, dog.
That's not crap. That's fucking delicious. Monday Night Raw, March 9th, 2015.
In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Hola, hola.
Home of
Hola, hola.
WIZ Khalifa.
Oh, yeah, boy.
We them boys.
Let's
WIZ
just
Khalifa
talk about
was.
Wiz, get it over with.
Yeah, it was awful.
Awful.
WIZ.
And I'm a huge hip hop fan, and that was just absolutely awful. Sandow came out and still couldn't get him over.
Yeah, I mean, he puts Miz down or Miz over, and was it somebody from the Authority came out again? So Seth Rollins brought out the Viper, Randy Orton. Let's rate this segment real quick. I thought it ran a little long.
2 thumbs up.
See, I'm gonna go 2 halves.
Other than Paul Heyman, this was the best mic work of the night.
See, I just thought it didn't accomplish anything, and that's the thing I hated about it.
Exactly, and that's the thing. It took a comedy approach to it, which could be seen as negative. Like I said, not really going anywhere with it. But at this point, this feud was a little lackluster in itself, so I just want some entertaining at this point. And
yeah, like I thought it was. I thought it was going to go towards Randy Orton face turn.
Next match was non-title, even though he didn't even have the title.
Yeah.
Bad News Barrett, Intercontinental Champion, versus Daniel.
You know, I feel like this matchup looked great on paper.
This whole Intercontinental title thing, just put it on a piece of paper, and you're like, whoa, this could be really good.
It's just very poorly executed. The match wasn't anything
special.
It was kind of a boring, lackluster match overall. So I'm gonna go a half and a down.
I'm definitely going 2 thumbs down. Not because of the match, but I'm just going to do 2 thumbs down for the Intercontinental title thing.
And I was actually like, even last week, I was super excited about this whole not knowing who has the actual Intercontinental title, and
but when it happens
maybe a good wrestle.
In a row. All right, and on to the next.
I'm gonna shit on this one. What are you doing?
Go ahead and rate it.
I'm gonna give 2 thumbs down.
This one is gonna get the half. Is gonna get because it was a better match, but that was pretty much.
You have a perfect feud between Stardust and Goldust, and you're just gonna abandon it.
Hasn't even seen.
Yeah, two Mondays before WrestleMania. Are you kidding me?
6 men in the Intercontinental title match, and they already have 5. Stardust needs to be the 6th guy.
No way.
But to make Daniel's spot better, he needs an important match. He doesn't need this crap.
I agree with that, but you don't choose Stardust.
Then who else? Who would you pick as the 6th guy if not Daniel Bryan? Go.
Frank the Clown.
Shot out front. Now we get to some good stuff.
Yeah,
good stuff.
I already know your ranking is gonna be the same as mine.
2
thumbs up.
It's undoubtable at this point. Brock Lesnar and Paul Heyman come out. Of course, Brock Lesnar, no word spoken.
That's fine, man. Paul was on point again last night. It's 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row. The work shoot promo worked for him. Even they still had even the mic cutting out again on him this week. And this is what they needed with Brock. They needed to bend that the so-called reality era. They needed to bend that with Brock because everyone thinks he's going to the UFC. So guess what? Guess what he threw out tonight? He threw out that Brock Lesnar said he's going to unify the WWE and the UFC championships. Now, obviously, this is
as butthurt as the internet got about that. That was.
It was great to even just recognize that the possibility of him even going.
It looks like.
Even if he is leaving, even if he isn't, even if he. Hold on.
Put it on speaker.
What's up?
What's up, dude?
Guess what we're in the middle of doing?
Filming.
Yeah. Thanks for ruining our show. You're on speakerphone. Yeah. Caller number 1.
Say hey.
What's your opinion on Brock Lesnar coming out last night?
What's your opinion on Lesnar?
Well, he came out, but he didn't say a word. He got paid probably $1 million just to stand there.
That's not a bad job.
It's not a bad gig.
Must be union.
And Paul Heyman was kind of a badass.
Oh, yeah, of course.
All right, just only kind of.
It's great build-up to Roman versus Brock at WrestleMania, which I'm actually getting excited for now.
Now, after what we've seen the past
2 weeks, I'm actually getting excited for.
So, the next match. Good God.
Let's give our rankings real quick. I'm going to go down and a half. Now, the storyline aspect, I don't really get at this, but you got to give Ryback credit.
Two things that happened. One, Ryback didn't appear last week. That's bullshit. Ryback at least got something tonight. At least something. They defeated Kane and Big Show. And number 2, they're having some wishy-washy things with Kane and Big Show. You can see
retirement match.
That's what I'm voting for.
One can hope.
Some of its significance for those two guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that it has to be that way, but next up we get hashtag give divas a chance.
Thank God.
The in-ring return of AJ Lee, and she went one-on-one with Summer Rae in a very quick, stereotypical diva.
So we'll rate it real quick. I'll go a half and a down. I mean,
I'm gonna go 2 halves.
I know AJ's coming back and all that, but just to have a squash match like this really quick as a return, I mean, I guess it makes sense, kind of like to get her back and get all the rust off. But
and they did have Summer Rae, Cameron, and Eva Marie out there, so at least they had other divas on TV. I'll give them that credit for sure. They did announce a tag team match for WrestleMania,
which is awful. When I first read it, I thought it was going to be a fatal 4-way, but it turns out
it should have been. It should have been for the belt. So my new hashtag is hashtag give the divas titles a chance. So
the next was Axelmania.
Hashtag Axelmania. Don't forget the hashtag, damn it.
Versus Rossif Crusher.
Rossif Crusher.
Who?
Wait a minute. Rossif.
Solomon Seminole. Mind's blown. Vladimir Putin.
Vladimir Putin. Gonna go ahead and rate this.
Yeah, I'm
actually going to go an up and a down.
I'm gonna go up and a half. I do really like Curtis Axel's gimmick right now. Having him face Rusev, unless they're gonna have a American Championship match at WrestleMania, it's kind of a pointless filler match.
Getting involved for this feud for some apparent reason. Cena came out and attacked Rusev to force him to get a match, I guess.
I don't know how that works, though.
Yeah, well, I really seriously don't know. He put him in the STF, which the STF is the worst executed submission by any main event ever. Rusev even was tapping. Like, that's embarrassing, by the way. It was done at least something different. Like I said, because Cena kind of looks like a heel, and then Curtis Axel jobbing. At least it was. That's why I gave it a thumbs up.
It's New Day versus Tyson Kidd and Cesaro. Let's go ahead and rate this match real quick. I'm going to go 2 thumbs straight down because I hate Cesaro with a burning passion, and I hate you even more.
Guess what I'm giving it? Boom! 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 2 thumbs straight in the air!
No. It's awful.
Kofi Kingston.
He wasn't even wrestling. He was outside the ring.
He should be the tag team champions simultaneously, then go take Seth Rollins' Money in the Bank, so then you have the briefcase, then cash in the briefcase, and get the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
No, he doesn't even have to cash in.
Get the Intercontinental title, then go out, beat Rusev by submission, and win the United States Championship belt at once.
And then he's going to lose to Luke Harper.
It's like there's going to be a fatal 4-way tag team championship match at WrestleMania.
Yeah, and it's probably going to be the worst match ever.
What we kind of wanted. I thought there was going to be a rematch, so I guess there isn't, but it still is probably not going to be that. Hashtag give Divas a chance 2, the sequel.
Let's go ahead and rate it real quick. I'm going to go 2 thumbs down because I see Cesaro at ringside. But no, seriously, this wasn't a great executed match, and I mean I understand why they booked it, but I'm just saying it wasn't executed as well as when they were in the 6 intergender tag match.
The Usos versus Los Matadores, well, like I said, will probably be added to.
You know what was really weird about those 3 segments is they all meshed together.
That's what they did with the Intercontinental Championship match. I wanted to comment on that.
Yeah.
The style of the matches being put together, how they had
it's just
the match, then a guy would come out at the end of the match
and have another match,
and then he would have commercial break and he'd come back and he's in the match. Same thing happened with the tag team title.
Yeah, it's just weird. If there's a fatal 4-way match, I've just lost all hope in the tag team division since the Dust Brothers and Miz and Mizdow have left.
The fact that El Torito is probably going to get a spot at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just I'm gonna go 2 halves on this.
This match, I'll just go halves because it wasn't. I didn't really care. I'll be honest.
Yeah, and I couldn't give any less shits about Los Matadores.
Next segment was Bray Wyatt coming out to the ring and officially calling out The Undertaker for a match at WrestleMania. Go ahead and rate this segment. Rate the segment.
I'm gonna give 2 thumbs up for this.
I'm gonna go 2 thumbs up. This was the best Undertaker Bray Wyatt thing we have seen today.
I think Fastlane was better than this. This was pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. This is definitely number 2.
And you thought The Undertaker was going to come out tonight, right?
I did. I told you. I was like, he's coming out. He's coming out. Yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't as cool. This, I knew Bray Wyatt was already there.
But he set the chair on fire.
I don't care about a chair on fire, all right?
That's old school Undertaker, the lightning bolt, by the way. That's real shit.
That was cool, but I don't care, you know?
But you care when a casket comes out.
Hell yeah, I do. Caskets are awesome.
Caskets are awesome!
All right, and our last segment is Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and Randy Orton in a handicap match.
Rate it. including the Randy Orton thing that happened at the end. This is all one big bundle.
I'm going to do 2 halves. I'm tired of this whole the Authority going after Roman Reigns, even though Roman Reigns is going to take out Brock Lesnar.
That's why I'm going to go 2 thumbs down. This was bad. This was just really.
I mean, they had a good match,
but the whole thing with Orton was.
But the thing at the end is one thing I kind of liked.
I absolutely thought it was some of the worst things that have happened in recent time. How they executed this face turn was terrible.
It could have been worse.
Well, yeah, it could have been worse. I'll give you that. There's always worse. It really is. But
Ascension.
Still pretty bad. We have our opinions. Let's give our overall thoughts of the Raw. The Raw actually wasn't bad. Maybe not as good as last week's Raw.
I don't know about you. I'm going to go a half and a down.
I'm going to go thumbs up, thumbs down. At least a thumbs up, thumbs down.
No. Oh, my. I'm so getting sick and tired of people walking into my house and not shutting the hell up.
Zach thinks it's opposite day.
For being the Raw 2 weeks away, you need better booking. And the whole thing they did, like you said with the IC belt and what I said with the tag teams, it felt like we were watching 2 huge ass matches. 2 guys?
I call Kingston. I'm the best in the motherfucking world. I'm Kofi Kingston.
He's
boom, boom, boom.
almost as good as Luke Harper.